What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to a new episode of GBA. In this video, we're opening up the August Video Games Monthly box. So that's right, guys, my favorite time of the month, once again, VGM time. So what exactly is Video Games Monthly? This is a subscription service that delivers mostly retro games to your house once a month. And when I say mostly, if you go on their website, sign up for the service, you can select systems to get games for, ranging from the Atari age of gaming all the way up to stuff like PS4 and Xbox One, with most popular stuff and consoles in between. They have an online database where you go and you enter in the games that you already have so you don't get duplicates from the service, which is always a positive, because the last thing you want is duplicates, and if you don't enter that information, you will get duplicates. This service is amazing. Absolutely love this service. I can get games for systems like the 3DS, the PSP, the Sega Genesis, the Nintendo Game Boy, Sega Dreamcast. There might be one or two I'm missing out on there, but you get the gist of it, and we'll find out once we open up the box exactly what I got. This is a tier service. You can get 3 games a month, 4 games a month, 5 games a month, or even 10 games a month. I get the 10-game box. This is roughly around $80. The 3-game box, last time I looked, was right around $35, so there's a price point in there for everybody if you're interested in Video Games Monthly. So yeah, it basically covers the gist of it. So without further ado, guys, and without me rambling anymore, let's open up the August VGM box and let's see what we've got. Alright, so let's grab our trusty box cutter here. Let's see if we can cut this and get in here and see what we got. Obviously, gotta get this mailing envelope off the box, and then we'll take a look at the box itself. So once you get that off, you've got videogamesmonthly.com, which is where you sign up for the service. You got your boy Floyd right there on the top of the box, which is the mascot of Video Games Monthly. Their logo is "Play the Past into the Future," so pretty cool. I'm not really seeing much bulge in this box, so that's a little bit disappointing. Once again, as always, guys, bulges aren't necessarily a perfect indication of a good box, but it's better than no bulge. At least that's what I say. So yeah, let's open this up. I'll try to show you guys the games first, like usual, as long as that's possible. Alright, so first up, our trinket this month is a little frisbee. So that's kind of cool. So it's got Floyd A Mania, videogamesmonthly.com. So that's really neat. I've never gotten one of these trinkets before, so that's pretty awesome. I've seen other people pull different things than this out so far this month, so maybe everybody's getting a little bit different stuff. So yeah, it's really neat. Maybe I'll play some frisbee with the dog later, who knows. Let's see if I can locate our paperwork before we look at games, which I don't think I feel, so we'll probably just get started with the games and we'll go from there. So first up, I feel a Dreamcast game, which is awesome. I don't have very many Dreamcast games, so I was looking towards this service to help me beef up that collection a little bit. So I'll show you guys first, and I'm going to love this. Alright, so for the Dreamcast, we have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I'm a bigger fan of the second game, just like most people out there, but I must admit, I've never played this on the Dreamcast. I'm guessing that this game is better on the Dreamcast than it is on the PlayStation 1 or the Nintendo 64. The Dreamcast just had more capabilities than those systems, I guess you could say. So this game is complete. Disc looks really, really good. Manual looks really good. So yeah, that is awesome. Love getting complete Sega Dreamcast games in this box. So definitely an amazing way to start out this box. So let's set that to the side and let's keep on going and let's see what we've got next. I feel a Sega Genesis game, so I'll show you guys that. With remnants of an old Blockbuster sticker on the back. We have Toys. So this game was based off of I think it was Robin Williams, if I remember correctly. A movie back in the early 90s that I watched as a kid. That, to be honest with you, I didn't really understand too much. I think I have this on Super Nintendo, and this is a very bad game. But nonetheless, I don't have it, so I'm happy to add it to the Genesis collection, which, because of Video Games Monthly, is getting pretty beefy right about now. So yeah, Toys on the Sega Genesis. Cool game to add to the collection. Alright, so next up we have another Sega Genesis game, so I'll show you guys first. Alright, so we have the Page Master on Sega Genesis. Another game based off a movie. This was a, I don't know, mid-90s movie with Macaulay Culkin starring in it. Unlike toys, I actually liked this movie when I was a kid. And I have this on Super Nintendo. On Super Nintendo, it plays like a platformer, which I'm guessing the Genesis game does too. And I actually like the game. It's kind of hard, a little bit cryptic at times, but I'm looking forward to trying this. I love getting games for both the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo, because sometimes part of the fun of the games is looking at the differences between the two systems. So yeah, the Page Master on Sega Genesis, awesome. Another game I haven't played on the Genesis, but I have played on Super Nintendo. Alright, so now we have an EA Genesis cart. I'll show you guys first. Alright, so we have Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego on the Sega Genesis. Man, I don't know about you guys, but growing up in, grade school in the 90s and stuff like that, and, into middle school and stuff, we used to play the Carmen Sandiego games all the time at school. It was either this, Oregon Trail, stuff like that, but I never was really good at these games because I don't know a whole lot, but regardless, it's cool to get this. Probably won't play it much, but it's fun to add it to the Genesis collection. Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. I have different iterations of that game on NES, Super Nintendo, and other things as well. Alright, so carrying along, this is Genesis Heavy, so we'll show you another Genesis game. Getting a lot of Genesis games in this box, which is always a good thing. Alright, so we have Zoop on Sega Genesis. I have this on Super Nintendo. If I remember correctly, I think this is a puzzle game, which is always good. I love puzzle games. I think this is kind of an underrated game. I heard somebody talking about this game recently. I can't remember who, though. But yeah, Zoop for Sega Genesis. Have it for Super Nintendo. But once again, happy to add it in my Genesis collection. Alright, so we have another Sega Genesis game, guys. So I will show you first. Alright, so we have VR Troopers on Sega Genesis. This is awesome. I've been wanting this game quite a lot, actually. I watched this when I was a kid. I can't really remember how old I was when this came out. Probably 10 or 11, I don't know. But this was spawned off by the popularity of the Power Rangers here in the US. VR Troopers was a lot of fun to watch. I think there was another show that came out around this time called like Beetleborgs or something like that. But it was definitely a fun time in my childhood. I definitely wanted to be a VR Trooper or a Power Ranger at one point in time in my youth. But yeah, happy to get this. Was looking for this game. So this is an awesome one to get. Alright, so another Sega Genesis game, guys. So I'll show you first. Alright, so we have Vector Man 2 on Sega Genesis. That is fantastic. So this game came out. It kind of uses those pre-rendered graphics, kind of like Donkey Kong Country and stuff. This was brought out, I think, kind of to show that the Genesis could do those same visuals as, some of those Super Nintendo games. But Vector Man 2, great game. I have the original Vector Man. I don't even know if I've ever really played this game. I do like the first one, so looking forward to trying it. If you guys have played Vector Man 2, is this better than the first game? Let me know down in the comments, because it could be days before I get a chance to play these games. Alright, next up we have another Sega Genesis game. So definitely Sega Genesis heavy this month. Show you guys first. Alright, so we have Strider on the Genesis. So I remember back when the Genesis was in its very early days, it was basically classified as an arcade, basically arcade at your home pretty much. The original Genesis came with Altered Beast. So a lot of people were excited to see this come home, and it's a very good port of the arcade game. It's not perfect by any means, but Strider definitely one of the standouts early on in the Genesis's lifetime. So happy to add this to the collection. Didn't have it, so that is awesome. One that I've been looking for quite a while. Alright, so let's get this out of the way. We have our bubble wrap. We'll throw that down to the side. I think I actually fill our paperwork, so we're going to try to pull that out so we can take a look at that real quick. Alright, so first up in this box we had a 1-up, which is great. So instead of 10 games, we should have had 11 games in this box. The next card is basically like their business card. It's double-sided. One side's telling you to update your library. It's also kind of like a thank you letter. The other side is saying that if you share your box on social media, you have the chance to win 3 free games. I don't really think anybody's ever gotten that. If you have, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to be proven wrong. But yeah, that's basically our 2 cards that we can get in this box. You're not guaranteed a 1-up by any means. Alright, so we're down to, I think, 3 games in here, and all these are Game Boy games, so that's awesome. I absolutely love collecting for my Game Boy. First game, show you guys first. Alright, so we have Nascar. Fast Tracks. I think there's a name up there. I can't really read it, though. But it's NASCAR on the Game Boy. What else is there to be said? I'm sure this is not very good on the Game Boy, but I could be proven wrong. So looking forward to trying it and seeing. If you guys like NASCAR, let me know down in the comments. I've never really been a big fan of the sport, to be completely honest with you. Just something about watching cars drive around in circles has never really appealed to me too much. But, you know, everybody's got their own stuff out there. So, next up on the Game Boy, show you guys first. Alright, so we have Mercenary Force on the Game Boy. I don't know if I've ever even heard of this game. Do you guys know anything about this? If you do, leave a comment down below. I mean, judging by the cover there, it's really hard to tell exactly what this game is. So yeah, intrigued to try this, see what it is. We have Mercenary Force on the Game Boy. That one looks really, really cool though. Alright, so last up, our last game in this box. So are we going to go out on a strong note, or are we going to end on a whimper? We shall see. I'll show you guys first. Alright, so we have Amazing Penguin by Natsumi. So I've never even heard of this game. So if you guys know anything about this, leave a comment down below and let me know, because like I said, I probably won't be playing these games anytime soon. But I would say we ended on a strong note. This is probably the most intriguing game in the box, for me personally, that I look forward to trying. Yeah, so Amazing Penguin on the Game Boy. Alright, so let's check, make sure. Nothing else in the box. That is our August Video Games Monthly box. So overall, what do I think about this box? Like usual, guys, I absolutely love it. I'll try to put something in the video here showing you guys what kind of value we got to see if we at least got that $80 that we paid out. We usually do. I usually don't never have any issues with that. But you know, a lot of the fun of this box is the surprise factor. It's kind of like getting a birthday present every single month. You never know what you're going to get, and that's part of the fun, at least for me personally. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this box. Did you feel like these games were worth about $80? You know, what was your favorite game in the box? Like I said, let me know what you think about the games, because a bunch of these I've never played them on either their specific system or at all in general. But guys, I would love to have a conversation with you about Video Games Monthly. But that's probably going to do it for this video. But first I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys out there who watch these videos. If you know anybody who might like this kind of content, share the video around. I'm always looking to grow the channel a little bit. But guys, that's probably going to do it. I'm going to go open up some more boxes. Maybe play some video games. Try to enjoy the rest of my evening. Hope you do too. So until next time, everyone, I'll see you later.